We need to get some beds to make sure. Our stress is at 50% for Vassal right now. And we want to try to reduce that. Can you buy gift cards to Bone Daddies with bits? I'm sure I could. And Bone Daddies is a wonderful establishment. Having gift cards there would be amazing. Alright. We're going to build a platform over here as well. How big did we made that one like 6? I guess we'll just start with making this 6. On the sides, I don't necessarily go as much for keeping it identical to the other side in size and whatnot. But for now, we might as well. Oh no, we've got a slime right here. We need to close this off for now. Let's make that a priority 7. Just block that slime from being in our base right now, please. A new member of our crew, if we so choose. You know what? These guys have pretty bad stats, so we're going to reject this group, unfortunately. Let's see. Let's get some sweep orders going in here, too. Let's just... Can you guys please collect all this stuff from out of the water? Would be much appreciated. And actually, I might make the beds on this layer. I don't know why I needed another layer for beds. And I don't know why I built a tile there. Please deconstruct that. So we're going to build the cots on this side. Do we have any granite? We do have granite. Granite's good for decor. So we're just going to make... we're going to make 3 beds right now. We've got 4 people. But 3 of you will have beds. Better than the previous record of 0 of you have beds. And we didn't get to them in time, unfortunately. I think we could probably rip out this med bed now. I think everybody is free of hypothermia. We're in a low oxygen thing, so we also... Let's get our power generation going. And... Where am I going to put that? I might put that right in the middle, actually. So... I'm going to put a manual generator. A battery. I need a bigger battery, but we don't have any research right now. And 2 oxygen things right here. So this manual generator is going to be powering 2 algae deoxidizers, which is going to work to fill our area with oxygen. And then over here I'll put another battery station. And this will be for powering research, which we need to start. There's a tech, if you're not aware, there's a tech tree in this game which helps you get more and more upgrades, better things, more power generation, better oxygen stuff, more equipment. So let's prioritize these at a 6, my friends. And let's see. Let's get like 4 more storage compactors going. Let me get a cough drop because I'm feeling the cough come on right now. Assuming this is a Steam game, that I am playing it from Steam. It may be available elsewhere, but I picked it up on Steam. It's in early access, Devio. No, Devio Music. And so they've been updating it relatively frequently. I think the next update comes in like February or something like that. But yeah, it's an early access game by Clay Entertainment. Available on Steam and probably other platforms. It is... I don't remember how much it cost. It was, you know, somewhere in the $10 to $25 range, and I don't remember specifically what it was. But yeah, Clay Entertainment, they do stuff like $25? Okay. They do stuff like Don't Starve Together, Don't Starve, what was the... There's a great stealth game that I played from them, and for some reason I can't remember the name. Oh, they have a Mac port for it? Nice. A lot of people don't do that. I myself don't use Macs, but it seems like a nice thing to support for people. I need to tell them to harvest these things. What else is there? Ooh, thimble reeds over there. Okay, now we have our research available. Let's get basic farming going. So this is the tech tree. You have like a farming path. Oops, sorry. You have like a farming path, powered path with, you know, generators of various sorts, better wires and stuff like that. We have stuff for just research, medical research, refinement stuff, a plumbing path, a ventilation path, and then like a decor path. So right now we're going to cover some of the early stuff. We're harvesting this mealwood and whatnot. We're going to want to make a farm relatively soon, which is why I started with picking that up. So here you see we've got our hamster wheel manual generator. He was running on that, generating power for this tiny battery, which is now running. So right now it's using manpower to power our base. And as you see, this tiny battery runs out pretty quick. So we're going to want to get a bigger battery at some point. I don't use multiple batteries early on. It's kind of okay that the oxygen is where it is right now. Someone will go back and get back on that and power it up again. The tiny battery works kind of better with the research station right now. I mean, this thing's drawing a lot more power too. 240 watts versus 60 watts when in use. High stress. Okay, so we need to deal with this. And we're going to do it, let's see. You can build a massage table to work with stress, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm just going to drop it right here for now. And it needs power. So we'll just kind of run this power over here. And we're going to tell people if your stress is higher than 20, go use this thing. And this will help get Vasil back down to range. Triodon is going to need to get on here. Smokechar is going to need to get on here. Devio is the only one who's kind of not stressed out right now. Colony needs a food source, you see. I definitely need to get that going at some point soon. We finished our research for basic farming. This is going to let us do algae terrariums, compost heaps, planter boxes, and ration boxes. And what I'm going to do is build... I'm going to make this layer down here handle my farming. And honestly, it's probably going to handle all of the farming for the foreseeable future with like 18 to 20 planter pots. Because right now we're going to run with six colonists. Each colonist uses like 1,000 calories, whatever they're called. 1,000 calories a day. each plant that we're going to produce gives a yield of like 800 calories every 3 days. So on average, I need a little over 3 plants per person. So that's why I say 18 to 20, because I'll have 6. Oh, kcal is a calorie. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure how that worked out. Oh, and another thing. So we have a decor going right now, and it's pretty crappy. That's why part of the reason why people are stressed. But what we're going to do is try to make it so at least our bedding area is clear of junk. And this just makes our people a little happier if they're not surrounded by stuff on the ground. Okay, so they're gathering that stuff up. It's going to take a bit. We can't easily get into this area to get these materials. I don't think there's anything great in there anyway, but it is of note. There's unfortunately a hatch here. Let's man, I'd like him to get stuck right there actually. No. Mr. Hatch, go up here. Prioritize this at a 7 again. Come on, guys. Get him. Nope. Nope. Prioritize it back at a 5. I want the hatch up on this level. I don't... No. No. Cancel that. Okay, dig it. At a 7. Or an 8. I'm counting on you, Vasil. No, Vasil. No, you guys... You're messing this up. We need this hatch up there. I might just kill this hatch. It's unfortunate if I have to kill him, but I don't want him in the food area. Because I don't want him eating food off of the ground and turning that into coal. I'm fine with him eating most other things. I don't want him to eat things like plastic or gold or whatever, but... You know what? Once we wake up, we're going to just kill this hatch, because I've given up on having him as an available friend. It makes me sad, but we must kill this hatch. He's fleeing from us. Ah, he's dead. Get out of here. It had to happen, Hatch. I'm sorry. I am sorry. But our food is... source of food is too important for you to turn into coal. That's what it comes down to. If it's us versus you, I'm going with us every time. Okay, so that's 18 planter pots, if I counted correctly. Right now, that's more than we need, because we only have 4 colonists. At some point, it will be just about what we need, maybe a little less. And we're back in the water. Everybody's soaking wet. People are probably going to get hypothermia. The good news is I'm sorry. The bad news is you have hypothermia. I'm sorry, but you have hypothermia. That sounds like a weird book you'd find. I'm sorry, but you have hypothermia. It's like Walker, that clip of Walker, Texas Ranger, where the kid's like, Walker told me I have AIDS. It's exactly what it's like. Alright. So this water down here is annoying. We can mop some of it up. And as they mop it up, some of it can fall in there. So we might be able to mop all of this up eventually. Well, we can't mop all of this up. This is too deep. But the ones that are here, mop that up, please. All right, we have another duplicate available to us. These look a little better so far. Diver's lungs means less air consumed. This one's pretty good. I don't want the flatulent one. I'm sorry, Joshua. I'm sorry, Joshua. I know this is a bodybuilder and not the chef, but this is going to be my boy Roll to Crit. And he's joining us. The chef would be more fitting, but we're bringing you in as a man with diver's lungs. So this is our 5th colonist. Welcome aboard. We're looking for one more. Let's prioritize the power generation for these things at a 6. Prioritize the algae deoxidizers at a 6. I just want to make sure the oxygen is always pumping and that the battery is properly taken care of, even when I'm giving things like priority 6 stuff elsewhere. We're giving these mopping orders to try to clean up a lot of this water. People are going to bed. Alright, we have 3 beds. Let's go ahead and make the other beds tomorrow. Oh yeah, we should finish turning these into rooms too. And we should actually assign research. We wanted power regulation. That'll let us get the bigger batteries, which will mean people have to run a little... well, they'll have to run more to power them up, but it'll last longer. So can we prioritize getting these boxes done, please? I would like to get our planters planted to start generating future cycles of food for us. So here we go. We're going to be planting mealwood seeds. Plant all these mealwood seeds, please. All of these are mealwood seeds. And this is going to work out for us, at least for... It's going to, like, for the foreseeable future, this is the only farm we need. Which is kind of weird to think about, but it is. It's all we need right here. Once they get all planted. We don't actually have enough seeds to plant all these right now. We have like 12 seeds and we have 18 planters. But get them all planted. Once they start being harvested again, they'll drop more seeds. We'll be able to plant those. And things will go well. So this is good. We've got our farm started. Now, we need a place... We actually kind of want to grab this water too. We need an area for dirty water and related things. And I kind of want to make this a very large area because I want to turn it into my long-term strategy of having fertilizer along with natural gas generators in the same area, along with all the polluted water. So like polluted water at the bottom, a layer of natural gas generators, maybe 2 or 3 layers of fertilizer makers. And the fertilizer things produce natural gas, which will pump via, air pumps into the natural gas generators. Those natural gas generators Wilkin Scrub with the fertilizer I just met her comment, which is a style of comment in which I am always amused. It's just always a great joke as far as I'm concerned. What's going on, Wilkin Scrub? How you doing, man? We haven't finished the beds either. Let's make sure to prioritize at least one of these. Wait, two of them, because we have two people that don't have beds right now. And so, how deep are we gonna make this? I think it's gonna be like a. It's gonna be a 5-layer. It might only need to be 4 layers. 4 layers or 5 layers. Rolled to crib with the priority 9 comment. I've rarely used the priority 9 today, my friend. I've somehow gotten away from it. Perhaps that's a mistake. Okay, so that'll be layer 1. You'll go in from the top. You'll have to use ladders to get through every floor. We'll have a bottle emptier at the top layer pointing down the ladder on each side. This is going to be so people can drop polluted water in here. What else is going on? I'll make this a layer of legit earth as well. Oh! We've got slime over here. Priority 7, that thing, my friends. We don't want slime in our base. What's our germs look like because of that? We're doing okay for germs. We've got some germs in the ration box. This is they're trying to sneak germs through over here. And I don't appreciate that. Slime is horrible and leads to slime lung, which, if you're unfamiliar, is not a great thing that have happened to any of your people. If they contract slime lung, you have 10 cycles before they die, so you have to get them treated in that period pretty quickly. I'm gonna dig out a little here and put a, actually, yeah, I'll put it, I want a, what do you call it? Refinement. I want a compost heap right over here. That's what I want. Compost heap is going to let us turn, put polluted dirt in there and rotten materials and stuff like that. And get fertilizer from it. I guess we can make this toilet actually count as a room too. Because you get a bonus for that if you were unfamiliar. Like rooms, since this is not closed off yet, this is not a room, this is not a room. But if this was closed off properly, it would be considered a barracks and people would get additional stamina. The bathroom, I think you get a bonus, like, so a latrine relieves additional stress. Ah. Stupid coughing. How are we going to approach this? Okay, let's see. No. We're going to approach this from up here. And we're going to build a ladder down in here. We're gonna put a... Oh, we don't even have the ability to do that. So let's get that plumbing tech going. Power regulation we just picked up. Let's deal with this as we can. So deconstruct this battery. We're replacing it now with a larger battery. This battery basically has something like 4 times the storage capacity of the tiny batteries. So it just means these things will be powered for longer when left unattended. If it's like 1 full battery versus 1 full tiny battery, the full battery will last like 4 times as long. So pretty useful. I want to do that here too. Let's deconstruct this one. No. Stop it, Smoke Char. Priority 9, deconstruct. Priority 9, deconstruct. And then a priority 9 build of the new battery. We don't need this tile here. I built this for emergency usage before. Okay, so we've replaced our tiny batteries with regular batteries. That's just a straight upgrade for us. We are digging into dangerous territory down here. It's got slime and whatnot. I hate the slime. Lots of slime around here. Chlorine up here. Is this going to be our 6th duplicate that we choose here? Twinkle Toes and Narcoleptic. This is a pretty good character right here. Let's see. Slow learner and yokel, but also has amphibious. Not bad. Let's see here. Do I want any of these? Also, who's our 6th slot gonna go to? Who is gonna be named for the 6th spot right here? Do we want any of these characters? They're actually pretty good. Like, Amphibious is pretty good. I think we're gonna wait a little bit. We're not gonna choose at this point. We're gonna reject those ones. Music Kit said Bonnie to Usagi, but I've already declined them. We'll be finding new people in 2.9 cycles. We'll see what we have available to us and make a new decision at that point. Right now we've got 5 crew members, 5 colonists, 5 duplicates as they are known. And that's okay. That's not bad. Our research just finished. Let's get advanced research going. That's going to let us go down the tech tree more, which is important. Let him get the slime lung, collect the insurance. If we can scam insurance with slime lung, then that'd be one thing. Okay, so now that we actually have the technology to be able to do this, let's prioritize making this section available to us. And we're going to want to put a liquid pump down here in this little bottom reservoir. We're going to need power for that. We're just going to run a power thing right here for it. We're not going to connect it to anything else. We're just going to do a wheel and a battery for it to keep it running. That's going to be priority 6 as well. So here we're just going to have a pump. This pump is going to pump directly up to this other reservoir and dump out right here. I should have been prioritizing that as well. But you know what? You live and you learn. There you go.